Hello guys, how are you? I am Pavik Pavsar. Today we are going to learn about dialysis. Dialysis is a process of filtering our blood. Dialysis treatment is provided when kidney function get affected by some disease or some problems. Okay, so definition. Dialysis is a process of removing excess water, solutes, toxins and balancing electrolytes. Okay, so dialysis removes extra water. Okay, why extra water? Because kidney patients whose kidneys are failed are not able to pass urine. Urine will be not formed in their body because kidney is not working. So the fluid they are taking, it will be it will be reserved in their body. So we have to remove it by dialysis. Okay, same solutes and toxins also will be contained in their body, so it also has to be removed. Okay, electrolyte balancing, sodium, potassium, magnesium, these are the electrolytes which are going to balance in dialysis. Okay, so when dialysis is required in the case of AKI and CKD. Now what is AKI? AKI means acute kidney injury. Acute kidney injury includes temporary kidney function shutdown. Okay, kidney will be stop working temporarily after giving treatment. Kidney will be recovered. Okay, this is recoverable kidney disease. Okay, now CKD, chronic kidney disease, means kidney will be failed permanently. Okay, it will be not recovered by providing treatment. Okay, so if a patient is CKD, there are two options. Patient have to live on dialysis or kidney transplant. Okay, so dialysis is a replacement therapy. Okay, why? Because we are replacing the kidney's function. Okay, that's why it is called replacement therapy, and it is a part of renal replacement therapy. Part. Why part? Because renal replacement therapy also have many types like CRRT, dialysis, kidney transplant, etc. Okay, so dialysis is a part of renal replacement therapy. Now, going to history. First dialysis is performed in 1943. Okay, before that, in 1913, there was a physician and medical researcher named Leonard Rountree. Okay, and his co-worker John Abel. Okay, both were applied first dialysis system. Okay, this is most time question according to theory. Who applied the first dialysis system? So they were Leonard Rountree and John Abel. Okay, now next they applied the system on animals and it got succeed. If we develop any system, we have to test. So they tested it on animal and it gets succeed. Okay, next after that in 1943 there was a doctor from Dutch, Willem John Koff. He found the first working dialyzer. Okay, this is also question that who found the first working dialyzer or who constructed the first working dialyzer. He was Dr. William John Koff. Okay. In next 2 years, 1944 to 1945, William Koff applied this working dialyzer and dialysis system on 16 AKI patients. Okay, but he failed. He did not get expected result. But there was a one thing happened in 1945. A 67-year-old lady, she treated successfully by dialysis and recovered, and she lived for next 7 years. Okay, so this was the only achievement from 1913 to 1945. Then next, Gordon Murray. Gordon Murray was a scientist. He developed the first dialysis machine This is the most repeating IMP question for theory. Who developed the first dialysis machine? So he was a Gordon Murray. Okay. Next, Gordon Murray founded a dialysis machine, but there was some limitations. So Niels Olwall, he added a feature, negative pressure. Okay, what negative pressure will do? It will drag out excessive fluid from the body. So it will be easy to remove the fluid from a dialyzer or from blood. Okay. Next, to the medical theory, when the dialysis is needed, which are the indications of dialysis? There are many indications of dialysis according to reports. Okay, but theoretically, what is the need of dialysis? There are two basics of dialysis requirement. One is acute kidney injury, second is CKD or chronic kidney injury or chronic renal failure. Okay, what will happen in acute kidney injury? The kidney's function will be temporarily shut down by some side effect of medicine or some reasons. The kidney will be not able to perform its work properly. Okay, it will be damaged temporarily. So during this time, kidney function will be lost for some period. Okay, its treatment is dialysis, but after giving some dialysis and medications, in AKI case the kidney will be recovered. Okay, the AKI can be defined according to its blood investigation. Okay, so this is the deep topic. Will be discuss this in our upcoming lectures. Okay, then next, CKD or CRF or ESRD. Okay, ESRD means end stage renal disease or end stage kidney failure. Okay, in these phases, the patient's kidney function will be lost. Okay, GFR will be decreased up to 15 or less than 15. GFR means glomerular filtration ratio. Okay, it will be less than 15. There are many stages of GFR. Okay, and many stages of CKD. From CKD stage 1 to CKD stage 5. Okay. Next, types of dialysis. How many types of dialysis? There are two types of dialysis: hemodialysis, in short HD, and peritoneal dialysis, in short PD. Okay. Hemodialysis is works on the principle of diffusion and ultrafiltration. Okay. It can be done at a hospital or dialysis unit. Okay. It also can be performed at home, but we need to a proper hygienic and safe environment full of equipment. Okay, but it is also costly. You have to your own separate RO plant, and it's some culture reports and TDS reports are must be normal or in a range. Then after you can perform hemodialysis at your home. Okay. Requirement. Okay, requirement is 4 hours. Its cycle requirement is 4 hours. Okay, and it is minimally performed thrice a week. Okay, dialysis is necessary to do thrice a week. Next, peritoneal dialysis. Peritoneal dialysis is performed at home, but there are many chances to get infected. Okay, why? Because in peritoneal dialysis there is a peritoneal catheter. It is inserted into peritoneal cavity. From that catheter, the dialysate fluid, okay, or dialysis fluid is inserted in patient's peritoneal cavity. It will be stayed for 4 to 5 hours. then after it will be removed and discarded. Okay, during this period patient can be able to work its routine life. Okay, it can be do his or her job. Okay, so it is patient efficient or patient flexible dialysis, we can say. Okay, so there are two types of peritoneal dialysis, CAPD and APD. In CAPD, full form is continuous ambulatory peritoneal dialysis. Okay, friends, I want to clarify that we are going to only theory. There are many deep topics of this, all the concepts. We will be discuss this all concepts in deep in our upcoming lectures. So please connected with us. So CAPD is continuous ambulatory peritoneal dialysis. Okay. So what's its time period? It is 4 to 5 times per day. Okay. Next, how many hours the fluid will be inside the peritoneal cavity? So it is 4 to 5 hours. Okay, after 4 to 5 hours it will be drained. Okay, and that drained fluid will be discarded. Okay. Next, second part or second type is APD, means automated peritoneal dialysis. Before discussing that, CAPD is totally manual process. A trained technician or trained nursing staff or trained patient will be able to perform this. Okay. So APD means automated peritoneal dialysis. Okay. From the word automated, there will be a machine, okay, which will be included in the process, and that machine is called cycler. Okay, what this cycler will do? It will be do same thing. It will be perform cycles. It will be responsible to put fluid from peritoneal cavity to from catheter to our peritoneal cavity. Sorry. Okay, and after 1 to 1.5 hours, cycle will be completed, and cycler machine will be drain out that fluid from peritoneal cavity. Okay, and that fluid will be discarded. So this is the process of APD. Totally work will be done by cycler. Okay, but what is the limitation of peritoneal dialysis? In India, cost is the major problem. Okay, peritoneal dialysis fluid is very costly, and peritoneal dialysis catheter is very sensitive. We have to take care of that because there are many too much infection chances. Okay, once infection will be done, so it is very difficult to recover. Okay, so please, if you are on peritoneal dialysis, dear patients, please take care of your catheter, or tell your technician or doctor to do proper hygiene dressing for that catheter. Okay, and follow proper sterile technique for dressing and hold the PD process. Okay, so peritoneal dialysis is very costly. Its fluid is very costly, so it cannot be done at home if you are not well financial conditioned. Okay, guys, this was the first lecture for basics of dialysis. Next we will be discuss many topics like renal replacement therapy, principle of dialysis, ultrafiltration, osmosis, reverse osmosis, the heart of dialysis, RO. These all topics we are going to discuss in our upcoming lectures. So please stay connected. If you like this video, this chapter, please like, do subscribe and press notification bell